Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Today we are going to continue, right, the lessons of Unit 4, and now we are going to start Lesson B, okay? So, guys, open your books on page 38, okay? Page 38. Look, guys, the title on Lesson B. What time is it? Okay, so basically lesson B is about time. Okay, on lesson B we are going to understand, we are going to study everything, all of the things that is related with time, right? Pay attention. Number one, letter A. Okay, here we have some examples to express, to talk about time. Okay, I'm going to speak them. So let's go. Okay, pay attention to the pronunciation. One, two, three. It's 12 o'clock. It's noon. It's 12 p.m. It's midnight. It's 12 a.m. It's 12:05. It's 5 after 12. It's 12:15. It's a quarter after 12. It's 12:30. It's half past 12. It's 12:40. It's 20 to 1. It's 12:45. It's a quarter to 1. Okay, guys, so basically these are, as I told you, some forms to express the time, right? To talk the time. But pay attention. If you realize there are some terms, okay, that you need to use when you talk about time, okay? Let's check these terms, okay? Look at the first term, okay? O'clock. Repeat. O'clock. O'clock. Okay? So this is one term, okay, that we use when we want to talk about time, right? I'm going to show you some examples. Pay attention to these examples, okay? Look. It's 9 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. Okay, so o'clock we use when we want an exact time. Okay, okay, now let's move on. Look at this term, this situation. Okay, it's tananan, after, right? So this is another way, right, to express time. Look, these are some examples, right, that I can express this term. Let's check them. It's 3 after 2. It's 9 after 10. It's 10 after 10. Okay, so these are some examples when I can use it's after, right? But you have another possibility, right? To talk the same time, this time, right? But with another expression, right? Look the expressions. It's 2:03. It's 10:09. It's 10:10. right? So these are another expressions that you can use, right? If you don't want to use it after, right? You have these two possibilities to express this situation, right? So let's continue, right? I have another term, okay, that I can use to express time, right? This term is it's a quarter after, right? So normally we use it's a quarter after when we have this situation. So let's pay attention, right? It's a quarter after 7. It's a quarter after 10. It's a quarter after 2. But as the previous one, here you have two possibilities to express this same time, right? So let's check them. It's 7:15. It's 10:15. It's 2:15. So, when you have this specific situation, when you have this specific time, you have two possibilities, right? You decide what you will use, right? You have two possibilities. So, let's move on, right? Here I have another term, right, that I use when I have one specific time, right? One specific situation. Right? So these are the situations. Let's check them. It's 1:30. It's 3:30. It's 4:30. So basically, I use it's half past when I have this situation, right? When I have this situation on the watch, right? But you have another possibility, right, to express this same time, right, but with another words. Let's check the other possibility. It's 1:30. It's 3:30. It's 4:30. Okay, so now let's pass to this other term, right? It's a quarter to. We use it's a quarter to when we have these situations, right? Look at the examples in the pictures. So let's check the pronunciation, right? Pay attention. It's a quarter to 4. It's a quarter to 10. It's a quarter to 11. So this is the moment that you can use it's a quarter to, right? Only in this situation, right? But here you have other possibility to express this same time, right? Let's check them. It's 3:45. It's 9:45. It's 10:45. So now that we already focused on these specific terms, let's come back to number one, right? Guys, I'm going to speak, okay, again, and you repeat with me, right? So let's go. One, two, three. It's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. It's noon. It's noon. It's 12 p.m. It's 12 p.m. It's midnight. It's midnight. It's 12 a.m. It's 12 a.m. It's 12:05. It's 12:05. It's 5 after 12. It's 5 after 12. It's 12:15. It's 12:15. It's a quarter after 12. It's a quarter after 12. It's 12:30. It's 12:30. It's half past 12. It's half past 12. It's 12:40. It's 12:40. It's 20 to 1. It's 20 to 1. It's 12:45. It's 12:45. It's a quarter to 1. It's a quarter to 1. Now let's pass to number 2, interactions, right? So here you have two situations, okay? And each situation has a conversation, right? And I don't have the audio here, right? So the teacher is going to speak the conversations, right? So pay attention. 1, 2, 3. What time is it? It's 9:15. What time is the bus? 9:20. We're early. What's the time? It's 9:35. What time is our class? It's at 9:30. We're late. So, pay attention here, guys. As we can see in the conversation, we have two questions to ask the time. Okay, let's check these questions. Look at the first question. What time is it? Repeat. What time is it? What time is it? Now look at the second question. What's the time? What's the time? Repeat. What's the time? What's the time? Okay, now let's come back here to interactions in number 2, okay, and practice the conversation, right? So let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Repeat with me. What time is it? It's 9:15. What time is the bus? 9:20. We're early. Now the other conversation. Repeat. What's the time? It's 9:35. What time is our class? It's at 9:30. We're late. Okay, now let's turn the page. Okay, let's go to page 39. Page 39. Look here, this activity, right? Activity letter B. Listen to the conversations, then practice them, right? So, as I told you, I don't have audios here. So, the teacher is going to speak the conversation, right? Pay attention. 1, two, three. Is it 5 to 1? No, it's 10 to 1. Is it 10 to 8? No, it's a quarter to 8. Is it a quarter to 3? No, it's 20 to 3. Okay, now I'm going to repeat the conversations again, but this time you are going to repeat with me, okay? So let's go. One, two, three. Is it 5 to 1? No, it's 10 to 1. Is it 10 to 8? No, it's a quarter to 8. Is it a quarter to 3? No, it's 20 to 3. Okay, now let's move on to number 5. Speaking. What time is? Okay, so here you have an activity. This is the activity letter A. Interview your partner. Take notes, right? And as we know, we are not in the classroom, okay? So it's not possible to make this type of interaction, okay? Like interview your partner. But you can answer the question putting your information, okay? Instead of put partner's information, right? Put your information in the question, right? Look at the questions. What time is your favorite class? What time is your lunch break? What time is your favorite TV show? Right? So you are going to put the time, right, according to your information, right? Okay, now let's practice the content. Okay, let's do some activities about time, right? So let's go. Number one, look at the train schedule. Answer the questions. Write the times two ways if possible. Okay, so here you have a schedule about train. Okay, train and the times that the train is going to work, right? But look here below. You have a question, right? What time is the train to? Okay, so here you have one, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8 cities. Okay, these cities they are in the train schedule, right? So look at the train schedule and write the time according to the city. Okay, you can look at the example number 1 to answer the others, right? Number 2. Circle the correct words to complete the conversation, right? So here you have a conversation, okay? And each phrase has two options, right? You need to circle the correct option, right? Question number 3. Write a conversation about the bus to Mosqueiro. Use the conversation in question 2 as model. Here, in this question, I changed it a little bit, okay? As you can see. But the purpose is the same, right? So here, in this question, you are going to write a conversation about the bus to Mosqueiro, right? The time of the bus to Mosqueiro, right? You are going to use the conversation in question number 2 as model, right? To write your conversation.